Hello everyone, this is Akhier, and we've got some more Aurora. People have liked it so far, so definitely gonna be something I'm gonna be doing a bit of. First up, there are technically two people who want to be named, but the one wants to captain a ship, and we don't have one of those yet. So instead, we'll start with the one guy who I can actually do something with. David Ageman. You're gonna be renamed. You don't exist anymore. You never existed. Rename. Your name is, let me see, Apathetic Fish 12. Yep, there we go. There we go. And you get to be Governor of Earth. You're, so Apathetic Fish number 12. You are currently Governor of Earth. You're courteous, innovative, sincere, and a talented musician. I will note that I could add or remove any that are currently there. So if anyone has any specific set of traits they'd like, I could probably whip it up. So that's a thing. I don't think they have much effect except as just like maybe it has some political stuff it does and all that, but it's pretty cool. Let's see, do we have any other things that need to be assigned? Since we don't have any ships, I can't really, oh, I guess we can get someone just random non-name smuck as fleet commander. Let's see, fleet movement, survey. There is a button that says automatic assignment up here, and I could press that. But since I'm going to be naming people stuff and everything, I think I'll just leave it to what we got here. Intelligence bonus. What's that do? Oh, intelligence as in, yeah, the thing. Let's see, Lord Captain. What kind of people do we have here? Crew training rating. That's actually pretty good. I guess I can move it down a little bit so you can actually see what I'm looking at. I've gotten a lot of good advice on how I should be recording this. Yeah. You will do. I don't know if I can actually get it into the shot. But down over here, there's a button that says assign, and I just press that, and hey. Oh, right, it opens up all these. I wonder, you know what? You're unassigned. I'm going to click automated assignments because I don't think it has any effect on the civilian administrators, so I can unselect it as I need to. And let's see, important things, displays. This is just some stuff that Comet Pass. I don't normally have them on because it doesn't look as nice as the actual things. And obviously some of these are just kind of like, yeah, let's not. Any important things? I'm trying to remember. There's something I'm looking for in here. Military minerals. I'll turn on that. There we go. Yeah, I'll leave that off for now since we haven't surveyed, but these two are important buttons. This one shows only asteroids that have colonies. This one shows only asteroids that have minerals. I don't know what happens if you use both. Supposedly they probably can't, or combine or something. Huh. Interesting. Mineral, life pods. No, yeah. Combat. Where is it? This is annoying. Here it is. Hyperlimit. There's a... Actually, I don't think it's in this version. It might be, but there's a hyper engine thing that once you get outside this range, you go super fast when you turn it on. Highlight own colonies. Yes. Show events. There we go. I guess I will have to have it go down, but Why do I have inactive labs? Oh, because that's the last event. I haven't actually passed time since I did the scientist assignment stuff. I'll move the screen down now, and yeah, this is events that are going to happen. I'll actually pass a day, see if anything comes up, because I want to check out the 30 days. There we go. Yeah, it assigned a bunch of people to it. And someone was promoted, and, yeah. All kinds of stuff. Huh, that's interesting. Now if we go back to this page, not naval officers, but the, ground force officers. Come down here, you'll see that all of those are all taken up. I'm not actually sure what these are, since I don't... Do I have ground forces already? I'm not sure. That's a good point. I've never actually bothered with ground forces because I've never actually gotten far enough to need to use them. Because I tend to turtle too hard. And that's one of the reasons why I'm recording this. Hopefully that'll be fixed at some point for me. Where I don't turtle as hard, but that's a thing. Let's see. Anything coming up? Factory about to be done, actually. That's interesting. Research. Nothing's actually due to be done for a bit, so I think I'll keep the zoom down to here, and I'll just show you. This is early game, so it does tend to have this when you have the conventional start, but 30 days. Stuff happened. Okay, 30 days. Oh, more stuff. 30 days. Ooh, production done. Okay, that's nice. And then it just continues on like that. So that's why I'll be cutting out a lot of this. There's definitely going to be a lot of exciting stuff. So that's a thing. We finished up. Which one was that? That was the some of the military academy. That'll definitely improve the people that we get. Do we have any new scientists? Looks like we have a 25% defense system, but this guy's better than that. Logistics. That'll be something we'll want to get into, but I think I'm going to mainline getting the power and propulsion up and running. So that'll be good. Sadly, we have such a low-rated guy. Hopefully he improves with time. So yeah, I'm going to let some stuff tick away right now. Oh, and just to note, auto turns up here. When you turn it on, it'll keep going until something happens. So if we move the screen right back down here, you'll notice it says research completed. So I kind of auto turned until I just pressed 30 days once, and it went through 30 days until this was ready, and then back up to the normal position. And we got a new guy or no, that was the guy we currently had. There was a new scientist at one point. I didn't catch what he was. But it wasn't anything too important, it looks like. I don't really want to lose this guy, and I want him to keep improving, so I think I'll put him down for another research thing. This is relatively cheap, and it doesn't cost anything to add on, so I might as well grab it while I can. And let's see, this is the important one, the 22nd, or March of 2021. Let's see. So yeah, we're 6 years into my immortal reign. I'm not actually gonna. I'm gonna turn that off for. I'm gonna have auto turn off for most of the time, so I catch what's actually going on. And that is one of the reasons why video let's plays of this is a little bit harder when you're doing a just normal let's play for this, where it's just a forum post and whatever. It's not that hard, but as it is with this, it's kind of like, I'm gonna actually have to pay attention, especially with the commanders and stuff. Like, nothing's really happened to anyone, so Apathetic Fish is still governor of Earth, but what if something happens to his health or something? I need to be on the watch out for that. Luckily, because I'm renaming people, it'll actually show up a little better. And back to going through turns. Oh, and just to show you, because of how the auto assignment works, yeah, this happens every once in a while when you have the alerts on. It goes all the way up as far as you can see. Let's actually open up. What's the full message for that? This is the announcement thing. Has been deemed surplus to requirements and released from service. Okay, that's decent enough then. Guessing all that is that it's releasing some people. Still got apathetic fish, that's good. Scientists are working. We did get a scientist or so, but none of them had better ratings than what we had. Okay, just had some research complete, and because I had the Q on him, he automatically started on this one. That's pretty good. Cargo handling system, that'll be useful. Let's see. What would be a good next project for him? I don't want to queue up too many things at once, but by queuing them up and going 30 days, it doesn't lose any of his time. I think the fuel storage very large might be quite tempting. Yeah, we'll queue that up on him. And speaking of that, defensive system, do we have anything else for you? What's damage control? Let's see. A system that allows a ship to carry out without need for a shipyard. That's. I think I'll go with this though. And it says see tutorial 4 for detail on armor. The forum for it actually has some tutorials by the guy that made it, though not all of them are up to date. But since I didn't mention it, I'll go just a second. Okay, there we go. And I would like to note something. I have one of the things on the forum that automatically open up and close it for you. I guess I should show that as well. I'll get around to it. But to note, it does this to it, and when you close it, it fixes itself, so that's pretty good. Part 4, basic class design. We're going to take a quick look at the... Where does it say for armor? Okay, it doesn't really tell you much, but I guess this is just good to show you that it's here. And this does get the actual address for the forum. So that's a thing, I guess. Where is it? Installation, yeah. What I'm using is the portable launcher. Mostly just because that means I can just move it around however I want. And I'm using this one right here, the 6.3. So for anyone that was interested, that's what I'm using. Yeah, this one right here. So that's interesting, I guess. Cargo handling, that and that. I'm not actually going to be able to put what I want on him next, so I'm not going to bother at the moment. Actually, that is a thought. I'm going to try something. I'm going to queue this up on him. And then, what else? Logistics. Are you the other guy? No, defense. I didn't actually queue up the high density. This one I actually want. But I'm going to try is with the power and propulsion, which will be done in September. It's currently April. And when I get that, I'll show you what I'm trying to do. I'm not there, but I wanted to show you something. It's in the events. Let's see, move this up. Can I resize this window? No, I can't. Okay, so I'll try to get it up as far as I can. Okay, it doesn't auto size, I guess that's good. Here we go. Officer Health. Major Chemush Brahm has developed a severe medical problem that has forced him to retire. Assignment prior to retirement, unassigned. But yeah, this is basically why I'm going to be going slowly through the months, because this kind of stuff happens. And when that kind of stuff happens, I want to actually catch it in case it was someone important. And we're here. Also to note, the production actually went and started up with the long haul ones. They're not going to be done for another 6 years, but that's a thing. If we look over at summary, we'll see I only have 700 conventional industry and currently 100 factories and 100 mines. I did the mines first just so I could get a little bit of a head start on this, especially since currently Durium we're actually kind of really low on. We don't really have a good start here. Let's see summary. Yeah, and they start with that. Oh yeah, and I haven't actually even done anything with the shipyard, but that requires Durium as well. Industry. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Oh well. What I was going to do was, yeah, this guy. We've got him on jump point theory because that was the thing I automatically had him go to. But if I cancel this and then I go to the power and propulsion, you'll notice it actually has some research points put into it. So even though it's not going to the next thing I wanted, it is actually something's being done with him. So it's not just kind of being thrown to the aether. We're going to put him onto the pebble bed reactor. Or actually fuel consumption first since it's small. And then we're going to queue up the pebble bed reactor. None of our stuff's going to be done for another couple of years on this. So that might take a while. I do want to get some more stuff done with the shipyard since it's going to be vaguely important. But I think we're good for now with it since I don't have anything I need to make. And I do need a name for this, so if anyone wants to name it, perfectly fine with that. Okay. So that's all working out, and I'll be back when something happens. Oh, now that's something. Apathetic fish, you have, let's see. Yep, through training or experience, civilian administrator Apathetic Fish has increased his ground unit construction speed bonus to 10%. So, yeah, you improved one of your things. Or actually, I think you gained it. I don't think you actually had anything for that before, so that's pretty good. And yeah, that's why I'm going slowly also. Not only because you might die from something or retire, but also because you can improve. So yeah, back. Oh, and it's 2023 now, February. And now we're in May 2024, and one of our research projects managed to complete. The what was it again? Research completed cargo handling system. So we're on to the fuel storage. Let's see, is there anything special in logistics now? Let's see, what am I gonna need next? There's improved, but that takes a lot of points, and he's only got a... Well, he's actually my best scientist at the moment. Yeah, I guess I should throw him into something then. I was considering letting him just go away and then getting more labs on this, but I guess I'll just make another lab. So instead, small troop. We'll go with the ship-to-ship tractor beam. Maybe? No. Improved cargo handling. That'll be something that'll take him forever to complete, and I can change it out when I need something else. So this will be something good to have him just work for once he completes his current project. And since I talked about it, I should come over here, modify you to 40, in the mine. Well, actually, let's see how long it'll take with the research lab. We currently have 4. And we don't have much of the materials for it, so we'll just make... that wasn't pleasant. Yeah, we'll just make 1 for now. Create. And it'll take quite a bit of time with only that, so let's actually modify this down to 40 as well. I don't really mind it taking a while, I just prefer to have it done, yeah, that's more in line. 4 years. A little bit after the others actually complete. Actually thinking about that, I'm going to reduce this further and add on 5 more % there, so it gets done before the others. So that's a thing. Yeah, I'm not gonna screw around with percentages like that. Just go full on. Might as well. There we go. That completes a good number of years before, so that'll be fine. Okay, another update. 1st of August 2024. 2 of our research is completed, and they automatically started on their next one. Let's see. They don't actually have anything queued up after that, so let's see what we can queue up for power and propulsion. Thermal engine, pebble bed reactor. I think this is what I want next for getting the stuff I need. Yeah, we'll queue that up. And then the other one was the, let's see, okay, was the defense, and he, come on, click the button. He can work on, damage control. That's good. I'm not going to touch shields yet because they take a bit. If he didn't have 30% research, I wouldn't be queuing up anything. But since he does, I'll get the... no, I've already got one of those. That's good enough. Damage control. Might as well. Queue. There we go. Okay, we just completed the construction of the 1 research lab. So now we have 30 spare. I'm going to just dump it into here directly so that this finishes up quicker on the mines. Let's see. Eventual. Okay, we're almost done with those. Mining and maintenance. Okay, we're in the green for all of these, so we're good. And then over here I can throw another research lab into him. He'll be done even quicker, which is always good. And yeah, I guess I should give the date. It's 1st of November 2026. We've been burning through the years and not much has been happening. Though that's always something that happens when you do a conventional start. It's just a thing that you have to live with. I like conventional starts because there isn't much happening at the start. Though some people like to just get right in with all the starting tech that you want. But, I figured I'd show the conventional onward since it is a way that a lot of people do. And, oh hey, while I was waiting, the production of the one thing finished. So now I'm going to come over here and say, you know what? Focus on that. There we go. It'll be done actually, Jennifer, March, April, May. Yeah, it'll be done actually pretty soon, so that's a thing. Ooh, we just exhausted a mineral on Earth. Mining maintenance, uridium. I can't remember what that's for, but yeah, we didn't really hit any jackpots on the starting amount. That's actually partly on purpose. Most planets, if they have minerals, will tend to have a little more than this. Though, from what I've heard, Steve has actually improved the amount. Not sure if it was for this version, but yeah. Basically, you start with hardly anything to force you into space. So that's a thing. We got a new scientist at this time as well, so that was not a really good one, but it's a thing. And production completed. There we go. And another new scientist. Once again, not exactly the best. We're getting a lot of 10% ones, some 0% ones, which, even though that's bad for researching, there are some things that they can do that they're actually good at. So I'm going to kind of toss them just because of that. Search lab. I can afford to make another one, I think. Or another two, actually. No, I'll just make one and put it on 50. And still got 100 conventional industry, so actually I'll convert into fuel refineries. Yeah, because I'm going to need fuel, so 100 of them. I can't remember how well it does at converting things into things. I mean, the fuel, making fuel. Let's try 40. And then, do we have any of the other things? It doesn't look like we have any of the other things, so we'll add that. And then, no, this is after that completes, so, or no. Yeah, it's 30 into fighter, and then 30 into ordnance, and they're in the queue, so that'll be a thing. And that's some good news. Just now, it wasn't complete or anything, but he improved his rate up to 15% from 10, so that'll be a good bit of help. Though I'd much rather just get a better one over here. Since he's all I've got, I guess I'll have to live with it. And it's August 2027 right now. Okay, our production just finished. It's the 1st of April 2028. And what? I thought it said, oh yeah, it did finish. It's now on to this. So yeah, that'll be interesting. So far, we've actually had a couple of deaths from the officers, but none that we actually care about. And just to check up on him, yep, still Governor of Earth, still where he was. So everything's going fine. The wealth creation and factory bonus are really nice, but I really like this mining bonus. So we'll see how far that takes us. Okay, another one of the scientists has improved. He's gone up to 35. It was Veilous, so that was our defense guy. He's up to 35 now. That'll be useful. And how close are we until the research lab's done? Oh, actually, 30 days. There we go. We actually just finished that all up. No new officers that actually matter. So we can come here and add another research lab. That'll mean it's gonna be done actually later this year. So it's currently August, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Oh, it's actually going to be done. Officer, okay, no one matters. There we go. Research completed. Research started. Was it actually research I wanted being done? It looks like it. Good. Power propulsion. Let's see. I'm not going to fool around too much. Reactor. No. I've got what I need there, so I'll just queue that up. And yeah, we'll get on with that then. Okay, and finally the last thing with the logistics guy just got finished up, so he's now on the one that I kind of had for the long haul. That's not going to be done for another 21 years. So I'm not going to bother queuing up anything if we manage to just let them sit for all that time. I guess the little bit of amount that we waste because of that is going to be something that's my own fault for that. So that's a thing, I guess. And just to note, I just hit the 30-minute mark, but I'm going to go on longer. To all of you that watch this, do you prefer a longer video for this, or would you prefer it stick to 30 minutes? Because I could definitely have stopped right now and then just picked up another video and continued, or I can just keep going for probably about 40 minutes. An hour's a little long, but, you know, I'll probably end up going about 50, maybe an hour, just because I end up going over often enough. And our defensive guy just finished up his little project, and I think he's on his long-term one as well. Not quite that long-term. I could definitely see me running over that. Sure, we'll queue up composite armor on him. We don't really need armor yet, since we haven't found anything. Also, to note, I'm not going to purposely, custom make our stuff for any enemies before we meet them, because there are special enemies that have specific sizes and anything, so not like just normal NPC or NPR, non-player races. There's the special ones that the Swarm and the other that was mentioned on the start, and a lot of people like to make their sensors and stuff specifically for that. I'm not going to do that to start with, though of course after I meet them I'm going to. I'm just going to say that right now because of from a more role-playing stance. Also, there'll be a little more role play in this once we get more people named, because as it is, it's like, look at this, we've got all this, it's like officer update, blah blah blah, didn't do anything, and then officer assignment, all these random people got assigned. It's like, it doesn't matter because they're not named. So yeah, that's a thing. Okay, we just finished the nuclear engine tech. I want to see if that opened up anything in particular that I care about. Nuclear pulse. I guess that's a thing. I don't really care about it as much. I'd much rather get this done, though I will queue that up. Actually, that's a good point. Have I gotten... That was something in logistics I didn't... Or, no, it's sensors. Darn it. I've been completely missing out on something I needed to do. You... Remove a couple of labs from you. We need to get some sensors going, or else I won't be able to... dang it. Only 10%. The stuff that I really need seems to be really annoying like that. Luckily, the first one we need is the geosensors, and those seem to be relatively cheap, so we should be able to get those up and running. Geosensors, June, so it'll actually be done before the fuel consumption, so that's a thing, I guess. And what kind of long-term thing could I throw on it? Because I'm not gonna... Where's EM sensors? We'll just queue that up on it, just so that I don't waste research. And yeah. Okay, nothing's actually happened. It's February 1st, 2032. But I have a bit more of the stuff needed to make research labs, and my factories have been dormant way too long, so we're gonna actually make 2 of these. Actually, no. I'm gonna make 2 of them's good enough, yeah. Anyway, I don't think I have enough for 3 of them quite yet. That'll be done next year, actually, so that's interesting, I guess. Okay, one of the research is finished. The EM sensors, so let's see if there's anything else that came up that I care about. There's improved geological sensors, but that isn't going to be really a big thing until later. I generally like to do it right away, but that's just not going to be possible right now since I'm not really hitting a lot of research, and I don't have a good bonus on him, so I'll just queue it up as one of the... well, I don't want to waste his research potential. Also, I readjusted it so I have more in this, so I can actually start up, because once I get this one, I'm gonna make my first ship, I think. We'll see if it's possible. Anyway, actually think about that. What's my mining durium? I guess I need to improve this. What's 2K? Oh, right. It doesn't actually take that much to increase these things. But I don't want to increase. What I want is commercial shipyard complex. Yeah. And you, instead of 100%, modify you down to 50. Modify. And then the commercial shipyard, make one of these. Modify. Oh, dang it. No. No. Well, that sucks. Oh well. Dang it. What happens to the spare... Whatever. It didn't happen. That you didn't see that. That wasn't there. Okay, I don't know what was up with that. That's kind of annoying. Create. Should have noticed it said modify. Was it 0.04? It might have been. Hopefully it was. Okay, yeah. It looks like it might have been. Because I just got an inactive lab. So that's good, I guess. And we'll throw this on there as well. February. Yeah, I'm going to have to research the engine itself anyway. So that'll do. Do I have anything lined up for him? Since it's probably going to end up having a little leftover. Yeah, queue up that again and we'll get that going. There we go. We finished up the one research. I went to jump point theory. No, power. Wait, no, that is the one. Don't want to particularly go to there because I don't need it yet. Those don't particularly want either. I think I'll just let it take care of that. How long is that going to take? It's going to take for a bit. I'll queue this up and actually remove the research labs from it, so it's a little more long term. And actually thinking about it, I need some other... What else was it that I needed? Not sensors, power propulsion, missile kinetic, construction production. I want some construction production stuff going on. Do I have any scientist that actually does that? 15%. Not the best, but let's see. Mining production would be nice, but the first thing I'm going to hit up is the research rate. So that'll be a thing. Yeah. How long are you going to take to finish research rate? Same year as the jump point theory, so that's good. And I'll throw on right behind it the mining upgrade. So that's good. Yes. And actually, why did I close that? I'm going to need to go and design the engine I need. And we'll pull this over here. And we're going to design an engine. Nuclear thermal. It automatically selects the best engine tech. This is where I'm going to change it. I'm going to make my geosurveys commercial ships for now. Automatically selects the best for that. I'm going to do that. I don't know. Does this do anything to anything else? It doesn't seem to do anything. It might do it on other ships. I don't know. And 25. So the minimum needed to make it commercial. It's an even number there. Oh, well, yeah, 25 all size. That's good enough. And actually this says show it in tons. Probably have to update this though. Engine size. Not doing it. That's kind of weird. Oh well. Yeah, it doesn't actually cost that much to do so. That'll be the one. 62.5 engine power commercial nuclear thermal engine. Com NT and how do I want to fuel per an hour maybe, or fuel consumption per an engine power hour? I don't know what the difference is. Let's see. Fuel use, fuel consumption. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I'll just use the 0.50, 0.8, 62.5. Yeah, that's good enough. I don't really like that. Let's move that over. The engine power can be in the start. Here we go. That tells me everything I need to know about it. It's got a 62.5 engine power. God dang it. Move that. Move that. There we go. And then I click create, but that doesn't automatically make it so I can use it. Instead, I'm going to have to go to power and propulsion, cancel that. Yeah. No, don't show match. Well, I'm probably going to want that. Power and propulsion, show matching only. There, that is. This guy has 25 labs. I don't know who it was that just had a lab, but this guy gets it. Yes. And then, of course, we're going to queue up the jump point theory. And that'll finish up soon enough. So, let's see. Can I get it to finish just right away? Okay, that's not important stuff. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's into June, so I finished that, and there we go. Ooh. Scientist Brachial Tacitus has just went up to 40%. Improved cargo handling. I might actually want to throw more stuff under him. But now remove that from there and add it up to there. So that'll be done quicker. That's always good. But we just got enough that I think we can design our first ship. Actually, that's a good point. How far are we on the industry here? Almost done another lab and another thing. August, September. But I want to design a ship. Let's see. New. Current name is Defiant. Rename it to ComGeo Mark 1. Also, I'd like to note that the class names for these things, I'm just using generic things right now, except for like the engine components and stuff where I want to be able to tell what it is. Class name, like if you have a really fancy name for a geosurvey ship, throw it at me. I'll rename the class. And totally do that. Let's see. Design view. Got all that going on. Let's see. We need geosurvey. 700 tons. And an engine. Yeah, that's generally the thing that really does it. How much does it go up? 3,000 some tons. Take out... Oh, it's already got a large. What if I remove the large and add a very large? What's its size? Its size is that. I like to make these about 5,000 because why not? Add another. Add another. I can't add one more because that won't work. How much spare berths do we have? There we go. Can I add a crew quarter tiny? Doesn't actually up the size enough. Small? No. Remove that. No, okay, it doesn't actually let me go below. Add that. That's way too many spare berths, but I guess I can use it to rescue people as needed since it'll be just around. I was just trying to get 5 extra berths though. What if I remove that? Doesn't actually even affect it much. 30 spare berths. I guess is a thing. It can haul around a few teams, I guess. Let's see. So 4 survey points per an hour with 30 spare berths. Deployment time 3 months. That doesn't matter. This is the important thing. Move that. 2 spare berths. Add a tiny 5 spare berths. Can I add a small fuel thing without going over? No. Or yeah, but could I add a normal one? Yes. And that'll up it to that much. Yeah, exactly 5 spare berths so it can haul around teams, which are 5 people. And that'll be good. Yeah, that'll be the Geo Mark 1. And it's not a cruiser. It's a... See, there's actually a hull type Geo Survey. Or you can have the full name, Geological Survey Vessel. Which, you know what, I'm going to actually have it, since it sounds fancier. There we go. And we've got 5 spare berths, so that's good, as I mentioned. It's none of the fancy things. Oh, so that's what it does. It actually shows the... So yeah, hull size is actually 50 tons too. So 50 tons to size. That's good to know. And as I noted, the commercial yard isn't yet done, but it should be done actually. January, March, April, May, June, July, August. Next month actually. Well, 2 clicks of the thing since it goes to the start of the month, so there we go. I've actually got that, though I'm gonna probably have... Wait, no. It's a commercial yard, and they start with this much. So... Auto rename. Chantiers and Attlers, no. I'll need a name for this one as well, so a naval shipyard name and a commercial shipyard. You'll notice it has some kind of like chantiers and whatever, blah blah blah. If you want to have something like that, that'd be perfectly fine, or anything really, as long as I can, as long as it sounds like a shipyard would be named that, or just some kind of big facility like that. That'd be cool. Definitely want some names, and I probably will stick com in front of the name. So if you can just include that, if your name's really good, I might not just let it go. But yeah, as it is, I might place com just because it keeps them easier to deal with. Shipyard A. There we go. So yeah, naval shipyard name and a commercial shipyard name. One of each of those, and retool for selected class. Geo Mark 1 set activity, and the first retool is free, so it basically is simulating the fact that you probably built it already tooled for something, though you probably didn't have it designed if it's your first one, but whatever, it's good enough. I'm tempted to add an extra slip weight, but I just want to get a ship out, so we'll get this one. Add task. And this will complete January of 2036. Then I'll actually be able to... I think I'll go until I have that ship out, and then we can put the other person that wanted to be named in as well, so that'd be nice. Just to note, I almost missed it, but Apathetic Fish has once again improved. He now has a shipbuilding bonus at 20%, which will be useful. It'll make the ship come out a little faster. So, yeah, just thought I'd note that. And the ship has finished being made. It auto-assigned someone to it, probably because of their survey bonus. So we'll go check it out and see if we want to keep that person there or go and have someone else take over. Requires R2, so Captain is the lowest it can go. If we come over here, it lets you check out some stuff. This is a survey thing, so we will look at survey bonus. The options were Captain or Commodore, but Commodore is like, actually, well, he wanted to be a captain anyway, so we'll use that. Go over to, I have a thread on the Bay12 forum, so that's a thing. Actually, let's check it, see if anyone else has posted there. So I'll have a link to that as well. It's basically just where I'm keeping a list of people who wanted to be named. So let's see. You delegates easily, focused, and patient. Rename. And you, since it's already a captain, I can just name it Broken Mind. There we go. So, Captain Broken Mind, you are set to that ship. Let's see. Oh, I forgot about medals. Already assigned there, but I'm trying to think. Is there any kind of medal? I don't have any medals. I can't remember. Yeah, well, whatever. It's good enough. I'll just be on a watch out for that. So, yeah, we've got the geo survey thing all set up. Now we actually get into some of the ship management, which has a nice little task group. So, what they generally are in. We're currently on the Shipyard TG, which is where new ships automatically go. I'm not going to keep him in there. I'm going to split him off with the split TG button. And that'll put him in his own task group. And while we're here, special orders, since this is actually where I'm going to be doing all of this, refuel at colony or tanker within 4 jumps if fuel is less than 20%. For the special order, survey next 5 system bodies. Don't use this one for geosurveys because these are for the grav surveys. Probably should have a little more specifics there since it sounds so similar, but we'll, do we want to search the planets and moons first? Now we'll just do the next 5. And currently there's nothing showing up there, but actually that's a good point. We'll zoom in and actually go a little slowly through times. Yep, he picked up his orders. His orders are now Survey Luna, Survey Venus, Mercury, Fae, and Apophis. And we'll zoom in even, well, let me actually select over here and zoom in. He's currently at Earth, and it doesn't even have a small enough thing to show that. Needed 16 point that. How many does it currently have? This is how long it will take until it actually has what it needs for. Let's see, show geosurvey points. Okay, so okay, that number is counting down, so that's how many until it actually finishes. We'll skip ahead a day, and you'll notice it's already almost done. We'll go hour by hour. And there we go. He's starting to move off. And Luna has been surveyed. That's what that ring around it means. Let's see. Display. Name, stuff, body info, all bodies. Where is it? Show stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely not very well with this menu over here. Is this show surveyed? Yeah, it shows surveyed bodies. Not sure what. Okay, it looks like Luna doesn't actually have anything on it. So that's kind of a disappointment, but that's life. And if we back out here, we can see the ship making its way. It's making pretty good progress. It's faster than the ship I showed you in the first video from my other world. I have a slightly faster engine at a little bit of cost for the fuel efficiency, so that's a thing. And then if we back out and go 30 days, it'll be zooming all around the place, and we've already got all those done. So that's a thing. I think, Oh, and Broken Mind, if you want to name your ship, you can. I'll probably keep some sort of, like, this is a geosurvey vessel, blah, 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 at the start, but if you want the ship named something specific, you can. Or if you're waiting for an actual military vessel or something, that'll be perfectly fine. We can wait to name it until then if you want. So that's always something. Yeah, just kind of bopping all around the system. We've actually got some minerals, Whipple and Fey. The problem is I think Whipple's a comet thing, so that can be a little tricky to deal with. I think this one, display, comet path. Yeah, I'm not sure. It doesn't look like it's one of the really long ones. Ooh. Yeah, there's some really nice and long ones here. They're things that you set up stuff when they're right next to you. It can be a little difficult. The asteroids are actually going to be relatively easy since they're not going anywhere. Yeah. And let's check out mineral. No, not. I'm only got solar system. Another place. It looks like it has good minerals, so it's probably, yep, it's another one of those. Authors are promoted. Developed a serious medical problem. No one matter. Crew morale on. It's fallen to 70. It's planned deployment time. Ooh, that's a good point. I forgot to set that up. That's vaguely important. Well, it's important for sensors. Let's see. Earth. I wish there was a. I wonder if begin overhaul would do it. I don't know. Special orders. This is nice and all, but survey ships are actually affected by moral. generally commercial ships aren't, but yeah, it's a thing. So, is it in secondary, actually? No, it doesn't appear to be. Oh well. Head back, finish that up, and then move to Earth. And we'll see what's going on there. Okay, just started doing that. Shore leave. Okay, cool. It actually alerts me when the shore leave is done. So that's good. Just to make sure something didn't happen, because I wasn't paying as much attention as I sometimes am. Yeah, still broken mind. That was a sneeze. Let's see. So, shore leave's done, so his morale's back up to 100% over here. I'll have to look on how to improve that, actually. Didn't really consider it, since I normally ignore it. Actually, what is the effect? Let me go check. Okay, I just looked it up, and you only get messages about morale if it's affecting the ship. And the things that it affects is weapon accuracy, survey speed, maintenance failures, transit delays for weapons and sensors, and speed of response to orders during combat. So, technically, it doesn't really matter. It's just going to increase the amount of time it takes to survey a place. And I'm not sure by how much, but it's a thing, I guess. So I should keep that in mind. But as it is, I realized I wanted to do something else anyway. On Earth, no, we're just gonna set it back up. Next 5 system bodies, yeah. Actually, I want to get the planets and moons done. And then the secondary is survey next 5 system bodies. So what this will do is it'll prioritize getting all the moons and stuff, all the planets and moons. And then it'll start with the giant asteroid field. So that'll be a thing. Where'd it get off to? Ah, there it is. It's in the asteroid field at the moment. Okay, bunch of updates. Any of these important? Doesn't look none of them affected any of our guys, so just after a quick check to make sure everyone's still in place. Yeah, apathetic fish, still governor of Earth, and broken mind, still captain, still assigned to the commercial ship that is Geo Survey 1. So yeah. Sorry, broken mind. You're gonna be a little low on morale, but oops, I guess. I don't know. I'm not going to exactly bring you back every time, because it is just a survey mission and it could take a little longer. But once we get you on an actual combat vessel, we'll try to keep that morale up, since it will actually matter. It happens. So yeah. Actually, I'm going to advance the days slowly a little bit. Officer promote, nothing happening. 5 more days, nothing important. 5 more days, nothing important. 1st November, 1st December. One of our guys that's a scientist improved himself. Let's check that out. Went up to 25, so that'll be the jump point theory guy. We've actually, I think I forgot to mention it, one of the guys upped himself up to 40 as well, so now both that were at 35 are now at 40. That's pretty good. And 30 more days, and it'll be the first of a new year. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sorry about the morale, but yeah, 1st of January of 2037. We've managed to get our first ship into space. Well, that can actually move around pretty quickly. Next up, we're going to want to get a little bit of the. I'm researching the jump point theory for a reason. I don't know if I'm going to try to go right into going somewhere else, but it'll definitely be a thing, and I guess I should really figure out what I'm going to do in my industry now. We've got all the basic things done, and we've got a bit of fuel, actually. How much sorium do we have spare? I'll take some stuff. Manage shipyard. This one I'm actually going to start increasing. Set activity. And we're going to add extra slipway right now. But yeah, I think that'll be good enough for now. So, 2 people named. We've got some shipyards that I'd want some names for. Broken Mind, if you want your ship named, that's perfectly fine. And any other things? Yeah, just general call out for names. We've got people assigned to various things. We're probably gonna bring in another geo survey, maybe. Maybe we'll just keep it to the one, since they do their job relatively quickly when you've still got a lot of stuff to research because of conventional. So that might not matter as much. But we're also going to have to put together a team. Uh, let's see. Do we have anyone that's actually pretty good at geology? Yeah, we've. Oh, yeah. You're actually the best, Broken Mind. But and apparently at some point I missed. You're a Lord Captain now, so that's a thing. I'll definitely have to watch that a lot more carefully. And yeah, so we've got some 20%ers, and this doesn't affect what they find anymore. It's just how quickly they do it. So that's a thing. Before, geology teams basically just let them search on things that you didn't care about, and then they'd get like an absurd bonus, and you just send them out, and it's like, oh yeah, this small tiny asteroid, it's got like 50 bajillion minerals, and everything's at 100% purity. But yeah, now it's just how long it's gonna take. Yeah, so that's stuff. So yeah, that's been. I guess I really should. I'm a little worried because yeah, pathetic fish still there. That's good. So yeah, everything seems to be good. And this is Akhier, and I'm signing off.